Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Williams Pulse, the official news podcast for WBU. My name is Truett, and I'm here with my co-host, Kinsman. How are you doing today?
Hey, everybody. I am doing great.
Good, and we're happy to have my roommate actually on the podcast. His name is Connor Pulley. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. They forced me here. I'm tied to the chair.
Yeah, that's why we don't have video, because you do not know what's going on behind the scenes.
So, Connor, this is your first year at Williams, but you're a transfer student, correct? What made you want to transfer?
I finished my basics at Black River, got my 2 associates, and then I came here to finish my bachelor's to get an English degree.
Oh, that's really cool. And what grade would you classify yourself in now?
I'm a junior, but since I took a gap year, I'm a 22-year-old junior, so I'm surrounded by children.
You're a very wise junior then.
I'm a wizened wizard. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I almost feel like even if you were 9, you would be like so wise beyond your years.
You know, that's actually not an incorrect statement, because whenever I was younger, I didn't like playing with kids my own age. I hung around adults. And even if I didn't know what they were saying, my mom said I used to wander around just saying actually a lot because I used to hear it all the time. So I'd just be like, actually, we're doing this. And she says you'd use it like incorrectly too. And I was like, brain cells, bro. I was a prodigy.
Well, on that note, let's briefly touch on the WBU news and athletic events of the week. First off, on Monday, which is tomorrow, we have Lunch and Learn session from 12 to 1 at the Student Success Center.
And on Tuesday, we're having the women's volleyball play up against Champion Christian College at 6 p.m. Will y'all be going?
I will be. Will you be attending?
I don't know how volleyball is played, but I will definitely attend and cheer on.
Sounds like so much fun.
Yes, but it also seems really complicated. I feel like there's more math involved than they're letting on.
And lastly, for our admissions news, if you want to sign up for a preview day, go to williamsbu.edu/preview. The first preview day will be on September 27th, so you do not want to miss it.
On to some rapid fire questions for you, Connor. What is the weirdest thing you've ever used to make a meal in the dorm room?
Should I explain the sandwich story?
Yes, go ahead.
By all means.
So I've only ever used normal food making utensils whenever, I make food. But I did the other night scare Truett whenever I decided late at night, to the point where it was early in the morning, like 2 o'clock, I was going to make a sandwich. So got down off my bunk and, started just cooking on my bed. And I have this little container of plastic spoons, forks, and knives, and I accidentally knocked it off, to which it sounded like a glass plate breaking. And then that is about the time that our dear friend Truett decided to roll over and say, "Are you okay?" To which I was like, "Yeah." He rolled back over, fell back asleep, and I enjoyed my meal. It was really pleasant. Yeah. He thought it was a dream, but it wasn't.
Yeah, until you told me about it a day later, I legitimately thought it was a dream.
I personally have not really used any weird things. I don't really make food in my room, but I am going to expose Truett for this, because this is insane. Truett was telling me earlier that he was making ramen noodles in his room.
Disgusting.
Love ramen noodles.
And they're good, but he didn't have anything to strain the water out of. So the next best thing he could think to do was to get a shirt that he's worn on his body before.
It was clean. It was clean,
Well, yeah, but clean is a relative term, Anyway, he poked holes in it and dumped his ramen noodles into his shirt and strained them.
Which is disgusting.
How do you feel about that being your roommate?
I don't approve of that behavior. I think it's detestable, and I'm actually going to apply for a new room. No, I'm just kidding.
I think ingenuitively wise. Is that a word? That's got to be a word.
It's actually not.
I just invented it.
You did.
That's how ingenuitive I am.
Technically, all words are invented, so, you could be.
Ingenuitively wise. I got to give myself credit. But I did, if anybody wants to know, I did buy a strainer the other day. So we're all good now.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better.
Yes. So there will be many more nights of strained noodles. Not in the T-shirt. Did you keep it? The T-shirt was thrown away. It's no longer with us.
That shirt thought he was going to get worn, just like everyone else. And next thing you know, he sees a hand reaching for it and ramen noodles coming down on it. I couldn't imagine. I feel so bad for it.
That's insane.
But it's okay. I still love you, Truett.
Well, thank you. I did use if anybody does want to know, I did use a pen to poke the tiny holes in it. You didn't need to know that.
So you got some ink running through it, too.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. All right, Connor. So if you could add one ridiculous course to your college curriculum, anything, what would it be?
Home ec. Because
home ec.
Yes. They taught it in high school. You two were homeschooled, so you know nothing. Actually, y'all should be experts at it.
We did home ec every day,
I was fixing
boy.
to say, home ec should have been your life, so Truett has no excuse.
I've been making breakfast for myself since I was like 9.
Which is why you make ramen noodles in a t-shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, literally, they make bowls for that kind of thing. You could have asked me, and I would have drove to Walmart to avoid hearing the information that I've now received.
No, it was actually on the day that you missed your class, so you were already running errands. So
you could have just sent me, hey, can you pick up a strainer so I don't do something barbaric? But no, you just went right ahead.
I think it made him a better man, though.
Did it?
Yeah.
I'm glad it was a clean shirt, or so he says. But yeah, home ec, because, well, Truett's a pretty clean roommate. I'm a bit of a germaphobe. He's not organized at all, so that's why I kind of think home ec would benefit him in some cases. But he is very cleanly, so I'll take what I can get in terms of that.
Didn't people take home ec just to have like a fun time?
I mean, yeah, we baked, we cooked, we cleaned. We were told what not to do in a kitchen. Like, don't leave the gas stove on. Don't know how many people have a gas stove anymore, but, it's a good lesson to learn.
On a more serious note, Connor, college is not an easy thing for a lot of people. And it has many challenges in it. But what is one reason you get up in the morning and go to college every day and pursue your dreams?
What gets me out of bed every morning to continue on this, what's the word for this, for school? Academic journey, there we go, academic, would be that college is a very good opportunity for a lot of people. And a lot of people don't have that opportunity, and a lot of people don't take advantage of it. My parents have made a lot of sacrifices for me. I've made a lot of sacrifices, so it's worth it. I would like to continue to get a higher education and to better myself with all the blessings that God has given me.
All right. Hot take of the day. The freshman 15 is a myth. What are y'all's opinions?
It's real. I've seen it.
I believe if you eat ramen noodles, not from a t-shirt, but strained by a t-shirt, and you eat the spinach wraps at the cafeteria, freshman 15 does not apply to you.
Well, you're the only person who it doesn't apply to then.
No, the freshman 15 is very real. It's very easy to get because you're so distracted with classes, you don't really focus on things like working out. You put it off. Yeah, I did that. I definitely got that freshman 15, brought it all the way here to Williams. That's why I've been walking about twice a day.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it is.
I will say after class, it's so easy to just lay down and just zone out because mentally you're just so worn out. But if you can make yourself go work out, go on a walk or go on a run, sometimes it's not fun, but you feel much, much better afterwards.
Well, thank you so much for listening to The Pulse today, but the conversation does not end here. Come back next week for another great time with myself, Kinsman, and Archer. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.